Hello, fabulous friends and fans. I am your host, Nadiya Shah, and welcome to Synchronicity. And this is your moment of synchronicity. I'm so excited to introduce you today to Larisa Maira. Now, Larisa I actually got to know as a friend and fan initially. What happened was she added me on Facebook and started interacting with my posts, as a lot of astrologers do, students of astrology, fans of astrology. But her posts really stood out to me. Her posts were just so insightful and so beautiful and so generous. There was a spirit to the words that caught my attention right away. I've been following her work. She's definitely one to watch, a rising star in our field. I'm so excited to celebrate with you today, Larisa Maira. Larisa, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Nadiya, and thanks for that lovely introduction.
Of course. I thank you so much. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, and so now we have this microphone going, and we are going to find our flow in this. Yeah. Okay, so tell us about your astrological journey. Where did it begin? How did it begin?
How did it begin? A long time ago. I've started only reading books with to do with spirituality and astrology from when I was 9 years old, 8 years old. I mean, that was my passion, and it still is. So, yeah.
When did you start looking at charts? When did you start learning about that?
I started looking at my own chart initially, and that was around the age of 11, 12, 13. And then from there, I started actually, going into sun signs and telling other people about their sun signs. And then I would go into more detail at the age of 16, 17 is when I started doing charts for other people.
And what do you think attracted you? Like, what do you like about astrology and being an astrologer?
Well, it helps me put life in perspective. We all have, ups and downs, but it gives me the perspective I need in order to, go in the natural flow of life, the natural rhythm of life, to understand that process.
I often think about how when I was a kid, I used to love looking at the sky, and I could feel those planets in my heart. Like before I even had the language of astrology or, a deeper knowledge of what the actual symbols were, it was like I could feel it. Do you have a similar memory or experience like that you can share?
When I was very young, probably 8 years old, I remember my father and my brother listening to sports at the cottage, and they went into the car and they opened the sunroof, and I found them, and my father started explaining mythology to us and actually looking at the stars, and that's I think where my passion actually grew from, was his teachings to me, because he did understand all of it. He was into astrology as well.
So you have a brand new YouTube channel. I am so excited about this. I am so excited. As I remember when you were interacting with me and starting out, and it's just been so lovely already to see you grow and to see you share is so wonderful. So tell me about the channel, your YouTube channel where you're doing forecasts. Tell me about that.
I do weekly forecast, and the first video of each month, I explain a little bit of what's going on in the month. I'm new to doing videos, but I absolutely love them. I love interacting with fans as well when they write comments about them, and I love the interaction with fans. I think that's what I love about those videos, that channel.
Yes, your channel. So what's the name of your channel?
Thelarisamaira.
Who else but the Larisa Maira? I often think about, like right now, we collectively are going through this Uranus and Pluto square. And to me, that very much speaks to the fact that if you want to do something, if you want to experience something, you just have to do it. Like you have to take ownership and you have to put that out into the world.
That is exactly what happened to me with my Uranus-Pluto square. I was never on videos before I even started the YouTube channel, and absolutely, it's something that I'm passionate about, and I think anyone who's passionate about anything right now, they will conquer those fears. That's that energy. That's what it's giving to us right now.
And I was telling you earlier that when you look at my very, very first videos, Like, I look terrified. I look at myself and I just want to go back and hug me like, oh, you poor thing. But it's amazing how much love there is out there and how much love can make you so brave.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I imagine I've seen some of the comments and they're just so supportive of your work.
They definitely are. And I want to thank everyone who actually has written comments. I'm blown away, actually. There's a lot of support from that channel and all over. I mean, it's just amazing.
Tell us a little bit about vision. Is there anything you want to share about what's coming up, what you're excited about where it comes to astrology, where it comes to your work, your contribution?
What I'm extremely excited about is people coming into their own and being spiritual beings, being soul driven as opposed to, you know, material driven or anything like that. I think this year and the upcoming years are really connecting people back to their souls and making them whole again. So I'm very excited about that happening to many.
And so what do you think spiritually, the trends that are coming up? What is it that you're really looking forward to for our collective? So you just explained this idea of the spiritual awakening that's taking place. What else do you see happening for us spiritually?
I believe there's going to be a connection with spirituality and intelligence or rational thinking. So it's really going to be the proper spiritual route that's coming up for us. So that's why I'm so excited about people. You know, we're all intelligent. We have all gone that route, but connecting that, I think, is what's the most important.
Yeah, the Mayans predicted a new phase of unity consciousness. Like, that's how it's characterized. Okay. Yes. And so what is it, the symbols that you see that speak to this as well in Western astrology?
I would say Uranus and Aries is the individual awakening. But I also see it as, I think Albert Einstein would be the best example. I mean, that's where we're heading. He had, you know, a tremendous brain, but he actually had dreams that connected and gave him these ideas to actually pursue in reality and make it, you know, manifest into reality for us all. So that's what I'm excited about.
And you're excited about being a pioneer and leading the way of the new age as part of a growing number of people. And so I thank you so much. Thank you for the positive energy and the love that you've brought to my online world. And thank you for the work you do. I'm very excited about watching you grow and grow. It'll just be so lovely.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for being here to celebrate Larisa, Maira with me. Until we connect again, take care. Watch Synchronicity, WebTV, celebrating astrology and the New Age, now in its 3rd season. New episodes every Thursday.